There is something almost magical about the first time you hold a crochet hook in your hand. It doesn't look like much, just a slim piece of metal or wood with a curved tip. But in the right hands, that simple hook becomes a storyteller. It pulls loops of yarn into patterns, and those patterns slowly turn into something real, something warm, useful, and beautiful. Let me begin with a simple story. Amara had just moved into a small apartment in the city. The walls were plain, the windows bare, and the silence in the evenings felt heavier than she expected. She worked long hours, came home tired, scrolled on her phone, and slept. The days felt the same. One Sunday afternoon, while visiting her aunt, she noticed a soft, cream-colored blanket draped over the couch. "Auntie, where did you buy this?" Amara asked. Her aunt smiled. "I didn't buy it. I made it." "You made it? How?" "With crochet." Amara had heard the word before, but she had never really thought about it. Her aunt went into the bedroom and returned with a basket filled with yarn in different colors and a few crochet hooks. "Sit," she said gently. "Let me show you something." That afternoon changed everything. And that's how many crochet journeys begin, not with perfection, not with skill, but with curiosity. If you're a beginner, this script is for you. If you've ever looked at a crochet piece and thought, "I wish I could make that," this is your sign that you absolutely can. First, let's understand what crochet really is. Crochet is a method of creating fabric by interlocking loops of yarn using a single hook. Unlike knitting, which uses 2 needles, crochet uses 1 hook. That 1 hook gives you control. It allows you to build stitches 1 loop at a time. And here's the beautiful part. Crochet is forgiving. If you make a mistake, you can gently pull the yarn and undo your stitches. No drama, no permanent damage, just learning. For beginners, the most important thing is to start simple. Don't rush into complicated patterns. Don't compare your first attempt to someone's 10 years of experience. Every expert crocheter once struggled with holding the yarn properly. Every single one. Let's talk about what you need to begin. You need 3 basic things: a crochet hook, yarn, and a little patience. Crochet hooks come in different sizes. As a beginner, it's best to start with a medium-sized hook, something comfortable to hold. Yarn also comes in different thicknesses. A medium-weight yarn is usually the easiest for beginners because it's not too thin and not too bulky. When Amara bought her first yarn, she chose a soft sky blue color, not because she knew what she was doing, but because it made her feel calm. That's another secret about crochet. Choose colors that make you happy. You're going to be looking at them for a while. Now let's talk about the very first step, the slip knot. The slip knot is how you attach the yarn to the hook. It's the foundation. At first, it may feel awkward. Your fingers might not cooperate, but once you get it, you'll wonder why it ever felt difficult. After the slip knot comes the chain stitch. The chain stitch is the backbone of crochet. It's often the first stitch beginners learn. You wrap the yarn over the hook and pull it through the loop. That's it, over and over again, chain by chain. At first, your chains may look uneven, some tight, some loose. That's normal. Your hands are learning a new rhythm. Crochet is muscle memory. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Amara's first chain looked like a tangled string. She frowned at it. "It doesn't look like yours," she told her aunt. Her aunt laughed softly. "Of course it doesn't. Mine didn't look like this when I started either." That's an important lesson. Crochet is not about instant perfection. It's about progress. Once you are comfortable with chaining, the next stitch to learn is the single crochet. Single crochet is simple and strong. It creates a tight, neat fabric. You insert your hook into a stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over again, and pull through both loops. That's the rhythm. Insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. It may sound technical, but once your hands start moving, it feels almost meditative. And that's something many beginners discover unexpectedly. Crochet is calming. There's something soothing about repetitive motion, the gentle pull of yarn, the quiet focus. It slows your breathing, it slows your thoughts, it gives your mind something soft to rest on. In a world that moves too fast, crochet invites you to slow down. As a beginner, it's important to practice making small squares. They don't need to become anything, they're just practice swatches. Think of them as training grounds. Each row teaches you tension control. Each stitch builds confidence.
You hold the yarn. Too tight and your stitches are hard to move. Too loose and your fabric looks messy. Finding the right tension takes time. Don't force it. Let your hands relax. After single crochet, you can learn the double crochet stitch. Double crochet is taller than single crochet. It builds fabric faster. Many scarves and blankets use double crochet because it grows quickly and has a lovely texture. As you practice, you'll start noticing patterns. Crochet patterns are simply instructions written in a special language. At first, they may look confusing, abbreviations like CH, SC, DC. But once you learn the basics, reading patterns becomes much easier. For beginners, it's helpful to start with beginner-friendly projects. Here are a few simple ideas: a small dishcloth, a basic scarf, a granny square, a simple headband. Granny squares are especially popular for beginners. They're small squares made in rounds and often joined together to create blankets, bags, or even clothing. The classic granny square uses chain stitches and double crochet. Amara's first real project was a scarf. It was uneven at the edges. One side was slightly wider than the other, but when she wrapped it around her neck, she felt proud. "I made this," she whispered to herself. And that pride, that's powerful. Crochet teaches more than stitches. It teaches patience. It teaches resilience. It teaches you that small, consistent effort creates something beautiful over time. For beginners, here are some practical tips. First, don't grip the hook too tightly. Relax your hand. Tension in your hand leads to tension in your stitches. Second, count your stitches, especially at the end of each row. Beginners often accidentally add or skip stitches, which changes the shape of the project. Third, don't be afraid to undo your work. If something looks wrong, gently pull the yarn and try again. It's part of the process. Fourth, practice regularly. Even 20 minutes a day makes a difference. Fifth, be kind to yourself. Learning takes time. One evening, after weeks of practice, Amara decided to try making a small pillow cover. She chose warm golden yarn. She worked row after row, sometimes making mistakes, sometimes fixing them. When she finally stuffed the pillow and placed it on her couch, her apartment felt different. Warmer, softer, more like home. That's the quiet power of crochet for beginners. It transforms not only yarn, but spaces, and sometimes even hearts. As you grow more confident, you can explore new stitches, half double crochet, treble crochet, shell stitches, and more. You can experiment with textures and colors. You can combine stitches to create patterns that feel uniquely yours. But never forget the basics. Every advanced design is built on simple stitches. Crochet is also deeply connected to community. Around the world, people gather in small groups to crochet together. They share patterns, stories, and laughter. Some crochet for relaxation. Some crochet to sell handmade items. Some crochet gifts for loved ones. Imagine gifting someone a handmade baby blanket, or a cozy hat, or a soft shawl. There's something deeply personal about handmade items. They carry time and intention. As a beginner, you may wonder, what if I'm not creative enough? Here's the truth. Creativity grows with practice. At first, you follow patterns. Then you begin adjusting them. Then one day, you create something entirely your own. Amara eventually started experimenting with colors. She mixed deep green with cream. She added small borders to her projects. She even made a bag for her friend's birthday. Her friend hugged her tightly. "You made this for me?" "Yes," Amara smiled. And in that moment, crochet became more than a hobby. It became connection. If you're just starting, remember this. Your first project will not be perfect. Your stitches will not be even. Your edges may wobble. And that's okay. Every loop you pull through is progress. Crochet is not a race. It's a journey made of small movements repeated over time. And those small movements add up to something real you can hold in your hands. Maybe today you'll make a simple chain. Maybe tomorrow you'll complete your first square. Maybe next month you'll finish your first blanket. Start small, stay consistent, celebrate little wins. And when you feel frustrated, remember Amara sitting on her aunt's couch, staring at a messy chain and thinking she couldn't do it. She almost gave up that first day, but she didn't. Now her apartment is filled with handmade pieces, a soft throw on the chair, a colorful rug by the bed, a set of coasters on the table. Each one started with a beginner's stitch, and you can do the same. Crochet doesn't require expensive equipment. It doesn't demand a special background. It only asks for a willingness to learn. So pick up a hook, choose a yarn color that makes you smile, make your first slip knot, pull your first chain, and begin. Because somewhere between your first uneven row and your first finished project, you'll discover something beautiful, not just in the yarn, but in yourself. That's the heart of beginner's crochet, one loop at a time.